Who is the one with the lying wonders? Elon Musk's technological predictions may sometimes seem ripped straight from the pages of science fiction. Actually, they're ripped straight from the Bible, guys. And now the billionaire has made one of his most stunning claims yet, as he says, his Nero, get it? Brain chips will one day let paralyzed people walk again. Where is that from? That's what Jesus did. He let people walk again through his power. Elon is the one with the lying wonders, guys. Elon Musk Neuralink company is developing an experimental implant called Blind Sight that aims to restore vision in people who are blind. This is the smoking gun, guys. It's not Obama. It's not Trump. I know a lot of people thought it was Obama or think it's Obama. Even I thought it was Trump, but I knew Elon Musk had something to do with all this. It's Musk. He's the one who is replicating the miracles of Jesus. He is the one with the lying wonders. He's the one. Not Trump, not Obama. It's Musk. Elon Musk nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, just like Obama was, for being stout proponent of free speech. They went out of their way to use the word stout because they're telling us. Because that's the description, one of the descriptions of the Antichrist, the little horn. The little horn will have an appearance more stout than that of his fellows. Daniel 7:20. His appearance will be so strong, so stout, so imposing, and so attractive that he will be able to subdue many simply by the power of his presence, the stout one. So I'm going to go through a few things as I've talked about before about Elon, but what my main point, the smoking gun, is the miracles, guys. That's not behind Obama. That's not behind Trump. That's behind Musk. The lying wonders, just like Jesus. The counterfeit. He's the one who is counterfeiting the miracles. Not Obama or Trump. It's him. Now, the interesting thing is that this article came out today, January 29th, which is the first day of the year of the snake. Today. Why today did this article come out? Yes, Elon Musk was nominated for Nobel Peace Prize. Here's who did it. Now, there was talk about his Nobel Peace Prize in 2024, but this article came out today, the first day of the year of the snake on the lunar calendar. You see the pattern here, the connection? As I've shown before, Elon Musk equals 660 in English gematria. 660 in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance. Viper, guys. And the ad came out on the first day of the year of the snake. And his name equals Viper. It's pretty darn obvious. But then going back to the Nobel Peace Prize thing, what does the Bible say about the Antichrist and peace? Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. That's what the stout thing is about. He's stout in his heart. And by peace shall destroy many. Well, what's this Nobel Peace Prize coming up in? 2025. For who? Elon Musk. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And again, some people are saying, could say, Trump, he's causing peace in the Middle East. I think that's a smokescreen. I think that's a smokescreen for who the real Antichrist is. Look, remember, the Bible says there are many Antichrists. So they're all fitting the bill in some way, shape, or form. But there is one that will stand out as the Antichrist. And like I said in the beginning of this video, the smoking gun is who is behind the lying wonders, the counterfeit miracles of Jesus. It's not Trump. It's not Obama. It's Elon. And what is 2025? 2025 is 500. If you are fruitful and multiply, 20 times 25 is 500. 500 in the Strong's Concordance Greek is Antichrist. And that's the year 2025 that Elon Musk is making his rise. When Joshua, which means Yeshua in the Old Testament, fought at a place, it was named Ai, which is a picture of the last days. Joshua is the sixth book in the Bible. We are at the end of the 6,000th year. Okay, and whose name was mentioned right there in the book of Joshua, right in the middle of all this? It was Elon's name mentioned in the book of Joshua. But look at this. What does the Bible say about Elon? Elon was a judge who ruled on disputes between families, neighbors, and tribes. He also maintained the people's focus on the true religion and prevented them from practicing idolatry, which is actually the opposite of what he's going to do today. They're using the name, right? Elon died and was buried in Ajalon in the country of Zebulon. Now here, look at this. Elon was succeeded by Abdon, the son of Hillel. Hillel means light bearer, Lucifer, a Pyrothonite. Look at Abdon. That sounds a lot like Abaddon from Revelation 9:11, a bad dawn. That's crazy, man. Then it says a Hittite whose daughter Besemath married Esau. God said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. A son of Zebulon who came to Egypt with Jacob, a city on the border of the inheritance of Dan, and the tribe of Dan was described as a serpent. And Elon Musk's name in simple gematria is 110, which is 37 plus 73 if you see my videos. But at 110 in the Strong's Concordance is immortality in the Greek. Come on, man. I mean, who is the one who is going to offer this false immortality, right? Freedom from death. It's Elon behind his AI, behind his lying wonders. Now to switch subject for a second. Do you remember the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith, the zombie apocalypse? Well, check this out. The 2007 film I Am Legend is about a failed attempt to genetically engineer a measles vax to cure cancer. Isn't that what they're doing right now? Putting out some shoddy shot to cure cancer? Sounds real familiar. But they have to protect themselves. Look at what they say. Not a vax that caused a zombie outbreak. So their argument is, well, it wasn't a technically called a vax in the movie. It was just an engineered measles vax to cure cancer. So they're trying to make that teeny tiny delineation between the two so that they can protect themselves. But anyways, in the movie, a genetically modified measles virus called Crippen virus kills 90% of the world's population. Geez, that sounds a lot like the little horsey in Revelation chapter 6, right? Pretty close. Or the Georgia Guidestones, just keep 500 million people alive. The survivors become mutant vampires. Sounds a lot like the book of Revelation, where it says that they shall seek death, but death shall flee from them. They're not going to be able to die, and they're going to want to die. The movie screenwriter Akiva Goldsman has said that the movie is fictional and that vaxes and that V's have never caused people to turn into zombies. Yeah, not yet. The C-19 vax was not genetically modified from a previous virus. See, that's their argument. They're saying, well, it's not the same because the C-19 is an original vax and it hasn't been modified from a previous virus. Yeah, it's a really bad argument. It's almost the same exact thing. So, more predictive programming from Hollywood. Holly is a type of wood that witches used and use probably still to cast spells on people. That's why it's called broadcasting. They're broadly casting their spells through a channel. That's what you watch. Turn the channel, right? And you have a remote, right? Because you're remotely viewing, remote viewing. And they're telling you visions, television, through the cube, right? And the images. Yeah. This is going to be a very big year. Rapture, Antichrist, 2026 destruction. So we have Elon Musk making the main stage in 2025 and actually in late 2024. I'm going to show you something absolutely incredible right now. I've shown it before, but as I've said, I have lots of viewers now, so we need to talk about this again. So God has 7 feast days or holy days. Now, the word holidays comes from the word holy days. And one of those 7 holy days is called the Feast of Trumpets. Okay? Now, the Feast of Trumpets in 2024 landed on October 2nd. October 2nd. And the Feast of Trumpets in 2025 lands on September 22nd and 23rd, 923 and 1002. Now the amazing thing is this, is that if you do a day count from 2024 Feast of Trumpets, October 2nd, to 2025 Feast of Trumpets, September 23rd, the amount of days there is 356 days. As I've told you guys before, the Strong's Concordance is highly prophetic if you use it the correct way. Now the amazing thing, absolutely incredible thing, absolutely a prophetic thing about this number 356, which is Feast of Trumpets, the Feast of Trumpets right now. The number 356 in the Strong's Concordance is the word Elon. Does that name sound a bit familiar? Elon?
I mean, I don't think we should try to have people live for a very long time. That it would cause ossification of society. Because the truth is, most people don't change their mind, they just die. And so if they don't die, they will be stuck with old ideas, and society won't advance.
And 110 also equals the name Adbeel, which means disciplined by God or grief of God. And then in Hebrew Gematria, we have the number 445. And that number is the word, I can't pronounce it, but it means to be a proconsul, to govern as a proconsul. But check this out. The verb refers to the act of serving as a proconsul, a high-ranking official in the Roman government who governed a province. In the New Testament, the term is used to describe the role of a Roman official who held significant authority and responsibility in the administration of a province. Just like Elon Musk, right? He's just appointed a very high-ranking, important governing person.
Elon Musk is part and parcel of the signs of the end time. Is he the Antichrist? The word Elon, Elyon, which is also the word Elon, which simply means God the strong one. And it so happens that Elon Musk is working with NASA. When we get NASA in the Hebrew, it is also the word Nahash, which means snake. Show us the logo with something that looks like that. The devil is no longer hiding. The devil is also referred to as morning star. And then we have a common code, Starlink. Now, they are putting Neuralink in your brain. But it's more dangerous than chemical weapon because the enemy can still use it. This is the way you write it in Greek. 20 plus 50 plus 10 plus 30. Let me not waste your time. It's 666. And the Bible says the devil is the king of the airwaves. So the SpaceX says he was buying to control communication. Then he bought this to control narratives.
Those aren't hieroglyphics. Might be some form of hieratic or maybe cuneiform. Well, the translation of the inner track is wrong. Must have used Budge. I don't know why they keep reprinting his books.
Excuse me. What are you doing? We've used every known technique.
It's a curious word to use, eh, Keve?
Yeah.
Then that verbial, Sigimenev, sealed, buried.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
That coffin. For all time. Who the hell translated this?
I did.
Well, I should read. A million years into the sky is Ra, sun god, sealed and buried for all time. So up door to heaven is Stargate.
Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately.
Genesis chapter 11. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. You know, like stargates and portals and dimensions. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, like a one world order, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained, you know, like the restrainer, from them which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, the Tower of Babel, all over again. You know, like Mystery Babylon. Build Babel back better. Oh, yes, folks. It is happening. We are here. Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and God requireth that which is past. Ecclesiastes 3:15. 3 times 15 is 45. 45 times 45 is 2025. And 20 plus 25 is 45.